Hi, beautiful souls. There are some dear humans that self-sabotage. They don't see how it is that they keep themselves small, keep themselves down, stagnant, upset, depressed. And the main reason that this happens is that they are still blaming, still criticizing, still judging. And whilst they continue to do this, they will always keep themselves small until you move into forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and acceptance. It is going to be a very bumpy ride of density because blaming, shaming, criticizing, judging, and holding resentment towards others is a sure way to keep your human very dense, very heavy. And when you're heavy and you are living upon Gaia, where the frequency is much higher than it has been, and you have this light that we're all experiencing, which is a very high frequency, then unless you rise to greet it, you will find a lot of bumps in your path. And there's no right or wrong to any of this, because if you want to experience bumps, then by all means go ahead, but you don't have to do it that way. If you consult your divine and perfect sage wisdom from within, accessing through your heart portal, connecting and living as your highest self, and practicing hearing and listening and taking action to follow the guidance of your highest self. These qualities, living in that way, will really assist you to expand and to make light your path. It's so easy to keep going back to the head, judge, to think, oh, that person did this to me, that person did that. And when you go like this, you're going straight back into your old paradigm way of being, which is the old ego way of being. And you're going to be constantly on that loop, and you will never get off that loop, because every time you do this, you create an entanglement, and then you have to resolve that entanglement by becoming aware, by being conscious. I do really realize I created a little bit of entanglement there with my judgments, and then you have to dissolve that. You have to work through those things, make peace with it all, love everything as it is. You don't have to like it, but you can loving each other, not necessarily liking the actions of others, but loving the essence of who they are, because the essence of each being is love. And when there's any actions that aren't of love, it's from distortion, which happens because that's what happens or has happened in the past. But things are changing, and we can create a high frequency within our brothers and sisters, which helps and assists not only this beautiful planet, Mother Earth, but it makes a difference to all universes, to all multiverses. And it begins with each one of us. Each one of us is that powerful that we can create a change, throughout the multiverses, by how we choose to live, by how we choose to perceive things, by how generous of spirit we are, how forgiving we are, how loving, how much and how broadly and how deeply we love. And we all have this capacity to be the divine image that we are, to step into the shoes, so to speak, of our highest self and live from there. And it takes practice. I always say this, everything takes practice. And partly that's because when you have a pattern, patterns become ingrained, and it takes a little bit of practice to get that pattern changed and a new pattern begun. I've spoken to so many people over the years, and they go, oh, but I can't change, this is the way I am. And they're so quick to accept their limitations, so quick to accept defeat. And yet the human physical body is the last thing to catch up. So if you look at yourself and go, oh yeah, but this is the way it is, there's no chance of change, well, then you haven't tried. And we're not talking about trying, you haven't been. Step into that being, that feeling of strength and courage and responsibility to rise to meet all that you are, to align, to allow in all that you are. You don't have to keep yourself small on the behalf of others. Maybe some people close to you, who you may consider to be close to you, keep you small by projecting what they think that you are, making it more challenging for you to rise through and out and away from their perceptions. But you have to know in your heart, you have to trust within, I deserve more than this. I don't need to be in this dynamic. I can create truly magnificent universe for my beingness, and that in turn will assist so many hearts. It will assist all life, through all realms. You're powerful. We are each powerful creators. Forgive, let go. No blame, no criticisms. Accept, love, forgive with your grateful heart, and just breathe into what you wish to be creating. Life is a beautiful journey if you wish it to be. Bless you all. Thank you for watching. My name is Zaza. If you like this video, share it, subscribe, comment. Feel called to do so. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.